Welcome back to my Dreamcast mini build series. This is day 3, part 1, sanding. I usually start sanding the edges that face the build plate, which are going to be the edges and faces that have the supports, or had the supports. So there will be little dimples or a little zits, I don't know what you want to call them, the sort of remnants of a support, and those are sort of the most visibly critical areas. And then I move to doing like the larger surfaces with these soft sanding pads that I use. And I'm using files here and there for getting little nooks and crannies and corners and things like that, hard to reach areas. Sanding is, it's all technique. I've been doing it a lot for many years, so I've gotten pretty good at it. And you can't use the same sanding device for every part, so that's why you see this pile of different things to my right. There's even more off screen that you can't see, and I'm going over stuff sometimes to double check that I didn't miss anything. And there's several pieces here that I have to sand and prepare. A lot of the critical surfaces are the ones that are where parts join with other parts. Those are going to be like the most visible, and also obviously like the big face of the top of the case and any of those. I try to minimize as much of the fact that it's 3D printed. People are always like, how did you get your 3D prints so smooth? Well, this is how. Spending an hour, 45 minutes to an hour sanding. It's the only way you're gonna get a good finish. The paint job is also important, but the sanding is, I would say, the most critical step in getting a good paint job. Anybody who has tried painting knows that you don't just paint something and it looks better automatically. Any of the texture or contours of the part will show through the paint. This last portion here, I am working on the buttons, the open button and the power button. The power button had a little air bubble in the print, so I had to fill that with some UV resin and cured it with a UV light.